Hello and welcome back to Destiny 2 Renegades.
When was the last?
A transaction to make, Guardian?
Just
Me with
ignore all
renewed
this and just
confidence.
run through the story. The last one, I had to run through my Warlock because game audio didn't record correctly on my Hunter when I first tried this.
Hunter, would you like to speak to security control?
So we're doing it again here. I'll just leave everything as is. I got this LMG out of the season pass. First slot. See, Raoul usually has the catalyst. No, never mind. The catalyst is locked behind a future thing. Never mind. Damn. Well,
Guardian, you know fully well this mission is not above board. I understand the Imperium is clearly a threat, but I cannot overemphasize that my hands are tied. After the witness, don't the people deserve a moment of peace? It is our privilege to carry the mantle of this threat. Let the people live their lives. I understand your conviction, and I wish I had the power to authorize engagement on my own. But I can't. When I was younger, in the Dark Age, I was taught a path forward is often cleared with unconventional methods. Those methods are tempered by structure and order. That is how we earned the City Age. It's what we try to preserve. My focus must remain on preventing extinction. I cannot look elsewhere. I won't look elsewhere. So long as nothing seizes my attention. I trust you'll comply, Guardian?
seems like we're given the go-ahead as long as it doesn't aware or concern the Vanguard. Sure, I'll take it. Where's Drifter? Okay. Cool new area.
You and Arnor make a pretty good fire team, hero. Even if you did use my face as a barricade. And now that we got that Imperium disc in hand, we're gonna need more than one hard-headed Praxic to decrypt it. We're gonna need the local crime syndicates. I've got some irons in the fire with Spider for an intro. Fellow miscreants like that only respect two things: money and blood. We'll get you set up on building a reputation for yourself out here on Tharsis, gaining leverage on the local miscreants. But as the Nine weapon, there's something you gotta know first. I know I sold you on this job as a scam on the Imperium, but you heard on that ship what I've known all along. The Nine are backing the Imperium at the top. They surprised me with that junior dredging, but they're pulling his strings too. I've had the same nightmare since Kepler. A vision that runs and smells and tastes on repeat every time I close my eyes. And in my heart, I know the threat. If I don't do it, they hurt her. Back on that ship, Bale knew me as a dredgen. Heard stories of the sad old days and wanted a close-up look. Thought that was all there was to connect us. But there's more. A couple months ago, I had this vision. Didn't know if I was cracking up or what. Because when I came to, I tasted granite, battery acid. And I knew it came from the Nine. Today, that same voice spoke through Bale. Never gonna get that taste out of my mouth. Just listen before you judge, all right? They told me.
Attend my exegesis. Eschaton is coming. I am informing you of your path because futurity dictates now is when you are informed. Little mannequin of flesh and fear, not made to see your end. The outer perspective widens. We know your binary option. We know the zero you choose. You will relinquish your insupportable burden and know peace. Join the Shadow. Raise his tools against what wronged you. Banish the light. Save yourself from forever. Blinded, small thing. Freedom lives in the foreordained. One heart within your body. One without. Chains that bind your fate. Break them. Be free. Or the maze door opens needlessly to deep, grieved death.
Well then. Okay. Pike Bouncer visited. Alright.
Welcome to the new Mars. While the Vanguard was off fighting the good fight, the Syndicates took over. Now the only law on Tharsis is the gun on your hip and the light in your hands. You'll do well here. I don't relish doing business with these leeches, but we need to find out what the Dredgen are after. The only way to do that is by wading into the pond with the scum. Like the syndicates, and your sleazy friend Drifter.
Keep the syndicates in your gun sights, and take out their operatives across the system when you can. The more leverage we gain over them, the sooner we'll uncover the Dredgen's long-term plans.
Alright. Drifter's Ghost. Kit bash parts. Alright.
Hey there, hero. I'm leaving a few breadcrumbs for you, just in case things go sideways. I know what it looks like, dragging the crew into an op behind Zavala's back, but you saw that vision the Nine sent me. It ain't just another bad dream. They were vague as usual, but I know they're threatening Eris, straight up. And you know how that sits with me. I can't change fate. It's better to lean into it. That's what I learned on Kepler. So if I have to make some desperate moves out there, just know it's for a good reason. And I never meant to hurt any of you. Who's the hero now, Hotshot?
The hell? Oh. Okay. Interesting. That's cool. Rummage through the trash. Ghost colony. I assume that's what I was just talking to. Weapons over there. There's a lot of stuff here. Should be the last one. I appeared to have already went to one of them. vending machine? Sure. Enhancement cores. Okay. Why do I have to reach out for Spider? I don't think I would trust Spider. Something like this.
What catches your eye?
Cool. Go get stuff now. What is this? Whoa. Okay. Strafing run. That'd be nice.
Here we go.
Lawless Frontier. I feel like I'll be doing a lot of cutting around.
Guardian, this is Honor. Don't respond. This is a one-way channel. Low profile, no bleed. Drifter might actually have a plan. The Imperium is scrambling, cauterizing loose ends on Mars and Venus. The data he stole has a secret that they don't want getting out. It's stored on his ghost, Blue. But it'll take time to decrypt, and tools we don't have. And it's worse. She can't speak. Spider wants to help us. He's willing to give us the ghost parts we need to repair Blue. But he wants us to track a lost courier of his in the Lawless Frontier in return. Convince Spider that you'll play his game.
Okay.
My dear Guardian, I need you. Multiple syndicates are in conflict out here in the Expanse, killing for territory and resources. Very profitable disorder. Hazards come with the spoils, of course. I've lost contact with one of my salvage crews. If you'll track the flare, locate what that crew was carrying, I'll make sure you have the parts to help Drifter's ghost.
Here. In I go. Oh, here it did the transition. Alright. Ow. What the fuck?
Apologies. Oh, apologies for the landing. Your Guardian regeneration is blocked out here on the Tharsis frontier. The Imperium's doing via their beacon tech after you escape their flagship.
Okay.
I heard from the Drifter you started a riot to escape the Imperium flagship. Now there are riots with every breath of ether in the expanse. Behold! The glory of the Syndicate
I hate his ass.
Not an exaggeration. The Syndicates are the real powers here, carving up territory on the frontier.
What? What? I feel like I'll want to change that keybind because it's gonna mess up my build quite a bit.
Careful. These mechs are foot soldiers for the Tharsis Reformation. Each one possesses individual sentience. They're shrewd entrepreneurs. In time, perhaps we can get a few of them in our pocket. Find a way to leverage the Vex network.
Oh,
Don't worry about taking a few of them apart. If anything, they'll be impressed with your gunplay. Only way to get respect out here.
why does it have to be down to like charge melee? Okay, no, I gotta change that. That is not gonna fly. Tactical, I assume. Nothing else on stick presses? Nope. Okay.
No signs of my salvage Kindle. The flare is still active up ahead.
I see. Cool.
My filters are showing residue from shock rifle impacts. Pikers took out my crew. Shame there's no Elixir solidarity here on the frontier. And still no sign of the cargo. We can't relinquish these ghost parts without it, Guardian.
Drifter's ghost is heavily modified. She's an amalgam, patched with parts from other dead ghosts. Whatever effects that modification produced makes her unique. We need her back in play.
Good to know. And then damage to the supposed voice box, and sounds like BB-8. Cool. There's a lot more of these healing orbs.
You found my associate, Varrock. Praise the 7 stars. He can fend for himself. The cargo must be nearby. I pray it's intact.
Ooh.
Ah, Guardian. My heart surges to see you so cherishing of my kinfolk. Do remember to secure the cargo.
Missed both of them. That's cool. Why not? Slow firing. What? Huh. Cool. What? And sprinting chucks it, okay. Oh, there's so many?
Looks like the Totality Division wants to know if you have anything to do with the ruckus out here. They're a Baron Imperium unit. Closest thing to law enforcement in Tharsis. Word on the street is they're in business for themselves. Just another syndicate wearing Imperium bloomers.
I want to use this LMG a little bit more. Okay, never mind. I guess not. Why? Why? Is there a reason? No.
And
Damn it.
signal with an exfiltration plan. Don't worry, I won't fail you like my crew failed me. Just keep that salvage safe.
I'm pulling records on the Barrent Imperium. They must have powerful resources to have total control over Mars and Venus.
Make it clean getaway, but that's marked off. Oh well, I guess. Get me out of here. I imagine I don't need to stay in here. Loot box. Seems to be a lot of scavenging in this. I'm kind of liking this activity at the moment. See how quickly it gets stale, though. But not by much, because they seems to be like kind of fun actually. That'll do it. Get me out of here. I feel like this LNG would work perfectly in some kind of stasis build.
You made a statement by upending all
Especially ones that both
useless. Perhaps get one of them to ask for your assistance.
siblings.
If you're ever looking for another payout, I would gladly broker that arrangement.
Yeah.
And there's our end to the syndicates. Outstanding.
Cool.
Without the Vanguard's help, we'll need assets wherever we can find them. Good work, Guardian.
Kinda liking this. I liked the way it looked in the stream. I like how this looks too.
By all 7 stars, the expanse is flooded with transmissions. Drifter's Ghost has a line on bail. Totality Division has spotted the false weapon, and Dredgen hopes flock in Thorses. Lord Baal, unleash me. I long to show them what an Eclipse-powered Cuirass can do. Leave that to 6 and Nightfall Station. I need you overseeing the station's completion. Deploy your legions. Sounds like the Imperium's looking for you. Oh, the intimate conversations you slither into out here. Oh, wishing you many happy returns. Renegade.
So far, kinda liking it. Let's see, what other collections? I want to see what exotics we have here. Not collections. Okay. Still don't have that thing. Alright. Well, I think that'll be all for this one. Next episode I will pick up right where I left off.